Hi, this is Daniela Murray, and this is my Module 3 initial post. I really enjoyed the readings. I find that we're just digging into deeper and deeper, more complex issues, so it's kind of exciting. This isn't my first time in a class being assigned the Faces from the Bottom of the Well book. And as I find that most people enjoy the book and find it an easy read, sometimes I get thrown off by the mixture of like storytelling and lessons being taught. I don't know. I'm weird. But the other chapters of the reading have been really kind of hitting home lately because I feel like we're really reflecting on how we think we're being treated and how we think we're treating others. Like really evaluating those notions that we make all these assumptions. And with my advising or the mentoring with the student athletes, I don't go directly to this topic, but I ask them how it is to be a student athlete and what it was like in high school, and try to get them to maybe talk about how they've been treated or what it's like, or just to open up a little bit to get some of that perspective. And even in the workplace, working in higher ed, there's so many different roles and different jobs and things to do, and you might think that you know someone's job or someone's perspective or what they're going through, or how you're treating them, when you really you don't. You can make assumptions that you know them and know what ethnicity they are and what race and their background, and it's so important in general to keep an open mind and realize that possibilities can be endless. But especially in higher ed, whether you are going to school or working for a school. A couple of words that I found used in the text that I find on campus all the time are on the learning community or task force. I feel like whenever there is an issue or a dilemma, let's make a task force. It sounds much more purposeful than a committee or a group. But anyway, that was just a couple of things I noticed with the readings. As for a specific framework that kind of stood out in my mind was Finney's model of ethnic identity development. It was a big chunk of, I think, what was chapter 16, I think. I could be wrong. But basically, this theory is more trying to, all the different ethnicities or ethnic groups, finding commonalities among them instead of splitting them into different facets, something along those lines. Excuse my paraphrasing, which I definitely see the intent and the positives of this, but as the chapter indicates, there's so much more research that needs to be done across the board in this area when it comes to ethnicity identity or ethnic identity, but finding the commonality is only a small fraction of that, and there's so many different, like I think they focused on the Asian group, of how there's so many different tracks and so many different types. I don't know why I struggle saying how to describe this. Like I think I've said in a previous post, is that it's still sometimes hard to talk about. I don't know why I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when talking about race or identity or things like that. But anyway, I know the older I've gotten, the more I've realized that there's so many different types of people and different backgrounds and things that I just never even knew existed. And it just shows that we're so accustomed to what's around us and what makes us comfortable, and we just have to keep an open mind. That's it for me. I will wrap it up under 5 minutes. Yay! Thanks so much, guys.